Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about Clementine. Clementine is the oil that it's the product of the month, and you can get it free if you place a 125-point loyalty order by the 15th, midnight on the 15th. So you've got 9 days still that you can get this. I'm pretty sure, I'm not positive, but I think that the product of the month is a 5 ml bottle and not a 15, but I'm not positive on that. So, anyway, so a Clementine is a hybrid between a mandarin orange and a sweet orange. And it produces a essential oil that is super high in limonene. And limonene is what makes citrus oils really cool and has lots of benefits. Clementine is pretty high. Most of it, I think, well, I can't remember which percentage, but a really high percentage of it is limonene. So it is a really effective oil for lots of things. It's believed that the first clementine tree grew spontaneously in an Algerian garden in the late 19th century. And the monk was Brother Marie Clement, who ran an orphanage in the late 19th century, and they grew the very first clementines. So that's where the clementines come from. The oil is cold pressed from the rind of the clementine, like most of the citruses are cold pressed. And the aroma is similar to a wild orange, but it's got some hints of lemon in it. I love clementines just to eat. But what's unique about the clementine is it doesn't have as high a heat requirement, so it can grow in a cooler climate than what oranges do. So that means it can be grown in areas that have more moderate temperatures. And so it's the greatest producer overall is China, but we source ours from Brazil. doTERRA gets their clementines from Brazil and the oils from Brazil. So clementine is the oil of joyful presence. It will lift your mood and it can help you feel more joyous. It helps individuals find joy in the present moment. How often do we get caught up into what happened yesterday or what we think is going to happen tomorrow or a month down the road or a year down the road and forget to just be present and enjoy our life as it is right now. So clementine is one that can help you do that. If you can't find a solution to a problem, then grab your clementine. It will help you find opportunities and gateways that you didn't see before. It will bring ideas and solutions to the forefront. If you have limiting beliefs and are procrastinating getting things done, clementine will motivate you to get out there and seize the moment. It will encourage you to act more than you just stop and think about it. I don't know about you ladies, but that is a big problem for me. So some of the negative emotions that it addresses are if you're discouraged or just feel joyless, if you're stumped on a problem, if you have limiting beliefs, if you are a procrastinator, guilty, then clementine can help you. It is uplifting. It helps you find joy in the present moment. It helps you be a solution finder. It will help you think of creative, out-of-the-box solutions, seeing potential and being motivated. So it's just, I love clementine. And clementine is a limited time oil, so you can't usually buy it. You can get it as, they've had it a couple of times as a product of the month promotion. And it seems like there was some other kind of promotion that we got it on, but you can't usually buy it. So take advantage of the opportunity to get it this month. So some of the primary benefits are it is primarily composed of limonene, and that means that it is very uplifting and it is cleansing. So it, well, and we'll talk about some of that when we're talking some of the uses, but it can really just help uplift you, uplift your mind, uplift your mood. And when you uplift your mind and uplift your mood, then your physical being gets uplifted also. So that's a really important thing. And that's a thing that's common to a lot of the citrus oils is this limonene. And so they're uplifting and they're helpful for our mood. Different citruses have different levels of the limonene in it. Clementine, brain freeze right there. Clementine helps, is really supportive of the immune system, and it will help boost your immune system. It helps support your metabolic function and gastrointestinal health, and it aids and helps you have a healthy respiratory function. So some of the top uses, that it's not on here, but with we talked a little bit with the emotional benefits, but the aromatic benefits of clementine include elevation of mood and positive emotions. It can also help you feel more invigorated and less anxious. And clementine, when you diffuse it, it's not only helping you feel better, but it is also purifying and cleansing the air. So it's a really good one to, to diffuse, and you only have to diffuse a drop or two. So you can add a drop or two to your facial cleanser, and it will brighten your skin care routine. It will help support a healthy looking skin and help you have an even skin tone. Often my skin tone gets really splotchy, and so this will help. If you want, you can add it to your body wash and shampoo, and that's going to boost the cleansing power of your shampoo and your body wash. Plus, on top of that, your shower is going to smell amazing, and it will just make you happy. Showers feel good when we take a shower, but a shower with clementine added will just make you happier too, because it smells so good and the uplifting part of it. So you can also use it in your at-home cleaning solution. You can combine it several drops with water and lemon essential oil and use it in a spray bottle for a surface cleanser, and you get the burst of citrus smell. Personally, I probably wouldn't use it for that, because there are other citrus oils that I can order every month that will do that. And so I will probably save the clementine. I do save the clementine for when I'm diffusing it or when I'm maybe applying it topically. We've talked about that it can create a light, refreshing atmosphere. You can use it on its own, or you can combine it with other oils. If you have a situation where you eat something and then your whole chest just doesn't feel very good and your stomach doesn't feel very good, then you can add 1 to 2 drops of clementine to juice, tea, or water, and that will help soothe that uncomfortable feeling that you have. You can also add it to your favorite recipes, and it will just add an extra zing and kind of boost the flavor of them. I have used wild orange. Oh, now I can't think of who it is. I think Krusty's makes a cranberry orange muffin mix, and I have, cranberry orange. And I have used wild orange, putting some in the muffin mix before I cook them, and it works really well. I bet clementine would just, it would make it taste so good. So the oils that blend well with Clementine are arbor vitae, citrus bliss, coriander, grapefruit, lemon, spearmint. You can, if you're wanting to feel playful, you can combine jasmine, ylang ylang, and neroli with Clementine. If you need to focus, combine Clementine with rosemary and basil, and that will help your focus. So Clementine is found in Motivate, in the Thinker blend that's in the children's collection, and in the Tropical Lip Balm. I don't know if you guys have tried the lip balm, but I love, love, love it. And my lips are always dry, so I use lots of chapstick. I love the doTERRA lip balm lots better, and I love how it makes my lips feel. But I did find out chapstick is nice because it's got a sunscreen built into it. So I have been known to take chapsticks and put it on my nose if I'm going to be out in the sun and I don't have sunscreen around. The doTERRA lip balm does not have sunscreen in it. So it didn't work and I got really burned. So that is a, that's a little bit about the Clementine. It is citrus, so it is photosensitive. So don't put it on places where your skin is going to be exposed and you're going out in the sun. You might not like the results. So I'm going to send you, I have got a whole bunch of recipes. I've got a really fun recipe for Clementine and almond body scrub, and a DIY apple cider, as well as a bunch of different diffuser blends that are really nice that I'm going to send you. And on that, then there are 2 different podcasts that both of the podcasts talk about Clementine and another oil, but they're both worth listening to because you'll learn about the other oils too, but it's got some good information about Clementine. And the podcasts, I think, are usually like 5 minutes. So it's really good and worth it. And I will also send you this cool handout. So that is Clementine. Like I say, I love it and really enjoy using it. So be sure and take advantage of it. And let me see here. Why is this not? Okay, we're just going to go over here. And hopefully it is going to do it. Come on. There. Okay. So I have actually done a presentation on geranium previously that is uploaded onto YouTube, my YouTube channel. But this is the oil that you can get 10% off of. Geranium is lots of times called the poor man's rose. And so a lot of times when you see rose essential oils that are not doTERRA, when they've been analyzed, they found that they've been, like 5 or 10% rose and 90 to 95% geranium. And to me, they don't smell at all alike. And so, that's kind of a weird thing. But lots of times it is substituted and put in because geranium is a lot cheaper to produce than rose is. So, so it's one of those things where it's great that we're using doTERRA because we have pure oils. So the geranium, I used to think of them as just old grandma plants. And I guess I'm an old grandma now, so I enjoy geraniums more now. My grandmother used to have tons of them in her garden, and I remember the geraniums in her garden. And I thought they were kind of ugly and didn't smell very good, but she loved them. And I like them lots better. And like I say, maybe it's an age thing, but I do it. So it is a fragrant member of the Pelargonium species. It's native to South Africa. Isn't that interesting? I didn't know that geraniums were native to South Africa. And it produces fragrant green leaves and rose-colored flowers that can reach up to 1 meter in height. So that's, a meter is close to 36 inches. A meter and a yard are close. They're not the same, but they're close. So that's pretty tall. I haven't seen geraniums that have been that tall, but it grows best in full sun in well-drained, fertile soils. And geranium essential oil is extracted from the whole plant, not just the blossoms, but the leaves and the stems also. So it is obtained through steam distillation. It was used by Egyptians for promoting beautiful and radiant skin. Now it's known as the women's oil because of its menstrual and menopausal benefits, but it actually has a wide variety of uses. It's used as a holistic treatment to improve your physical, mental, and emotional health. It's very gentle and can be used by almost everybody, anywhere, anytime. It is a natural, safe tool that will improve your skin, mood, and internal health. doTERRA sources their geranium from Kenya, which is just a little bit north of South Africa, and Madagascar, which is an island off the east coast of Africa. Geranium is it's a mild oil, but its aroma is very potent and very strong. And so, a funny story, I was making, you all know how I feel about Citrus Bliss, so I was making me a roller bottle of Citrus Bliss. Why it took me 5 years to figure out that I could just make a roller bottle, have it with me, and it would be really easy to apply, I don't know, but it took me about 5 years before this dawned on me. And I was talking to Victoria, and she said, oh, you ought to add some geranium to it. And she told me to only put a couple of drops in it. Well, I can't remember. I don't think I put more than 10 drops in. I think I put 7 to 10 drops in a, I'm grabbing it here, in a 10 ml bottle, roller bottle. And then I filled it like 3/4 full with Citrus Bliss, and then the rest with fractionated coconut oil. I could smell the geranium, and I couldn't smell the Citrus Bliss. And so I ended up splitting it and pouring half of what I had in this bottle into a second roller bottle, and then adding more Citrus Bliss and more fractionated coconut oil to this one so that it wasn't too strong. So geranium is one of those ones where it's a very potent aroma. A little bit goes a long way. I don't particularly enjoy the aroma of geranium essential oil, but the benefits are amazing. It just is such a powerful oil. So it is the oil of love and trust. It can restore confidence in the innate goodness of others and in the world. Isn't that something we need right now? When there has been loss of trust in relationships, geranium encourages emotional honesty, love, and forgiveness. It heals the broken heart. It facilitates the emergence of grief or pain that has been suppressed. It softens anger and assists in healing emotional wounds. It's a gentle oil that you can use with babies and children. With babies, I would still dilute it. Babies, you want to be really careful. And elderly people that are older than me. I don't consider myself elderly yet. When my mom was my age, I considered her ancient, but I don't feel ancient, so we're going to go with that. You can put a couple of drops in a diffuser or place it on a cotton ball or a handkerchief and inhale deeply 2 to 3 times. It helps with depression, anxiety, and anger. And it calms and relaxes the body and mind. So if you're feeling abandoned, feeling a sense of loss, distrusting, unforgiving, unloving, disheartened, heavy-hearted, or grieving, then geranium is what you want to use. It promotes emotional healing, helping you be empathetic, trusting, forgiving. If you want to feel If you want to feel gentle in a situation, then geranium can help. Loving, tolerant, and open. So its top properties are, it is a hemostatic, which I misspelled that. There's supposed to be an A in it. And that means that it will cause, it is supportive of the clotting function in blood. So helichrysum is really good if you've got excessive bleeding. Geranium will do that same thing, and it's less expensive. So if you've got either geranium or helichrysum, then you're in a great spot there. It's a detoxifier, regenerative, anti-allergenic, anti-hemorrhagic, which that one is a lot with the same as the hemostatic, antitoxic, antibacterial, anticonvulsant, antidepressant, anti-inflammatory, antiseptic, astringent, diuretic, an insect repellent, refreshing, relaxing, sedative, tonic, and antimicrobial. So it's got just a lot of things that it does. So it is great as supporting your skin. If you've got a condition where you've got lots of little white flakes in your hair, or if you've got extra dry skin in a certain place, geranium can help. It is antimicrobial, so if you have problems on your feet where they get really gross, if you're an athlete and so with your gym shoes on a lot and you have problems there, then geranium is something that is great, and it's great to combine with melaleuca for that. It can help speed up the healing if you have wounds. So that is great. It is, if you have a condition where your nerves are overactive and so you experience a lot of discomfort from your nerves and nerve endings, then geranium will help. And if you've had, a lot of people have something, I don't know how to describe this compliantly. So there's a condition that people have that usually you are over 50, not always, but you're over 50. And about 10 years ago, they developed a vaccine for it, but it can affect you and you get open sores on your back, or it can be on your face or whatever, but it is just excruciating and it is awful. My sister had it. Geranium will help with the pain from that. And so it's something to keep in mind. My sister has some foot neuralgia, and geranium has been supportive in her dealing with that. It's anti-inflammatory, so if you have something that is primarily caused by inflammation, then it is great to use. It can help reduce wrinkles. So it's great if you want to add it into your skincare. It is really good that way. It can, you can use it as an insect repellent and as a bug bite healer. So if you've gotten bitten by bugs, which always happens with me, then you can put it on and it will help heal those. It is a stress and tension reliever. Some cautions: it is a styptic, and the reason it's hemostatic is because it causes blood vessels to contract, and it slows down or stops the flow of blood. So if you have high blood pressure, then you need to be extremely careful about geranium, and that might not be an advisable solution. With younger children and with babies, then one source said that it's fine for babies. One source said that you shouldn't use it with babies. So personally, I would see if there's another oil that would do the same thing that you want it to do, or just dilute it really heavily. And in a 10 ml bottle for babies, I think it's that you're recommended to put 5 drops and the rest fractionated coconut oil in a 10 ml bottle. It's 5 to 10, I can't remember for sure. And also, just a fun fact, the leaves and the flowers of the geranium plant are edible. I have not done that, and I probably won't do that, but lots of people look at it as a delicacy and they really enjoy that. So I am going to send out also some recipes for a natural deodorant, a soothing heel cream, an anti-aging face serum, all-around healing salve, anti-aging facial scrub, PMS relieving massage blend, and a shingles relief massage blend. That I'm going to send you all of those recipes and this handout. So those are our 2 oils for today.